What is up YouTube, and welcome back everyone tuning in to the hub of Roblox, coming at you all with another amazing Roblox update this week again like always. In today's video, we're going to be going over exactly why Roblox could potentially be shutting down again soon, along with all of the details too. It's going to be pretty wild, so before we get started, make sure you all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel too, and without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. Players all around the world and the internet have had massive expectations for games in general, but for Roblox as well, remaining for the most part the same structure for many years, only with the addition of new cosmetics, events, and player creations to continue to keep it alive. There's that, and also the massive support the game receives from Twitch streamers and content creators on YouTube who play the game daily, with millions upon millions of people tuning in. 2021 was a firestorm to say the least, so everyone is looking forward to what 2022 will bring for the world of gaming, and hopefully the world in general, since we know that if businesses and corporations are affected, so are the producers and studios that create these games as well. So backtracking to Roblox again, a game that has for the most part kept its basic structure for quite some time now, while keeping the game fresh with plenty of different events and new cosmetics coming out frequently, as we mentioned earlier. The game itself, however, is getting a little repetitive. In fact, we think that if it wasn't for the huge variety of content creators on YouTube and Twitch who keep the game alive and thriving by creating new game modes and finding interesting ways to have fun on the game, this is necessarily done by the makers of the game other than them holding up the servers. In a way, it's the player base that branches out the game themselves. We would hope to see a big overhaul with some of the content in the game. I would never want them to remove the vanilla game, as that should be an aspect of the game that should always be available to all the players. They could potentially add a separate portion of the game that offers more modes on a different server and hosts custom games of some sort, maybe even a boost to the graphics that cannot be done with mods. The possibilities are endless with what they can do, and they don't really have much more time left. Who knows, we might even see the end of Robux too. There have been a numerous amount of scams done to the children side of the player base since the inception of the currency, as there's nothing more they can do to minimize the risk of scams except spread awareness on how to recognize and avoid them. It's actually because of so many prevalent scams in the community that some players and parents of players are attempting to sue Roblox in the upcoming year to do something about the massive amount of money that's being lost to scammers from kids who don't know how to recognize and avoid them. This lawsuit would make it so that the developers would reform the concept of Robux and come up with a new currency on the platform that's much more secure and cannot be given out for free unless it was a special event. That is honestly the biggest issue at play, is YouTubers and other people on the internet promising players ways to get free Robux and end up scamming them for their money or other personal information. Until there's a proper way to resolve this from the community side, I think it's safe to say that a lawsuit of this kind is inevitable with how unsafe it is for kids. Hopefully they can come up with a solution before this progresses any further than it needs to. If this lawsuit does turn out to be just a crazy rumor, then there's always a possibility of other possible things that could negatively affect the game and bring an outcome that's even worse than it shutting down altogether. We aren't saying that this is in the realm of possibility of ever happening, but it could in some weird way. For example, if a studio like Epic Games bought out Roblox entirely and decided to do a massive overhaul, that could be catastrophic for some players of the game. Most likely for the children's side of the fan base, it would be heaven because there would be plenty of Fortnite crossover events and whatnot, but with the purchasing from a massive entity like Epic Games, who destroyed the trading market in Rocket League when they bought it last year, it could jeopardize the integral parts of Roblox that we OG players all loved since the beginning. But go ahead and let us know what you all think about Roblox potentially shutting down again soon down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed what you saw, then be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already for more of the best Roblox updates out there on YouTube. You can also tap the notification bell icon as well to not miss out on any of our future uploads that we post either. This is the Hub of Roblox signing off, and we'll catch you all in the next one.